The other part of this, you're not a good girl psychological tactic is if someone tells you you're not a good person, normally we will try our best to correct that. Well, I am a good person. Look, so everything in their mind is that I'm always trying to prove that I'm a good person. Look at me. I'm doing this because I'm a good person. Versus, this is how I feel. This is what I believe in. This is deep inside. This isn't being faked. And if you know me, like if you know I'm going to use shipping tape, then you know I'm doing something that I would normally do. And this is what I would normally do, which is partially why they said they wanted to get credit for my work, because this is the work that I would normally do. It's not something I'm doing to be a good girl. It's what I truly believe in. The other point about that, and it's hard for me to kind of get all these psychological games out there because I'm going through it. They said, I'm only doing it because it affects me. A lot of things that I've done don't affect me. So, in trying to twist it to make it seem like I'm doing it because it affects me, like I'm going to benefit from it, which makes me not a good girl. Like a good girl in their minds is someone who does something that they don't benefit from. Let's go over that theme because that's a huge theme for me and why I don't believe it. I can look at a lot of people throughout history who have done something good because they did benefit from it, because they know firsthand. Now, they've contradicted themselves on several occasions by saying one thing, such as, you should understand this, and we're putting you through this so that you know what it feels like, which means personal experience. Then they contradict it by saying, I'm only doing it because I have personal experience. Well, you wouldn't have to put me through it if I had personal experience, would you? So if the psychological game is I'm going to subject you to some of the most horrible things so that you can know how we feel deep inside, that's against your mind game on yourself. Your mind game is that you had this connection to these powerful people who taught you how to use this system, and you can now exploit your friends by getting something from them because you know us. Knowledge. You know us. You know I'm going to use this shipping tape roll. So what do you do with that knowledge that you have on me? You try to take advantage of it. I couldn't do it. So they said, well, oh, I did not. And partly they admitted I always have long-term relationships. When I end a relationship, it's because the relationship is over. And I do believe that. There's another big issue I'm trying to get out. I'm going to move from the theme of the good girl and personal knowledge, which is a huge theme, to the psychological game that this isn't happening to other people.